Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat with the Trade of the Day here, brought to you by Grok Trade. This is from the Grok Day Trading Chat Room this morning on CRON. It was down and it popped up here at opening and then dropped down. It was starting to form a low base right on top of the 200 moving average, which we call Big Red. So I set an order right there at the Big Red. If it dropped down below that, I wanted to get short, so I set the trade, let the market come to me, and here we are. Let's see what happened next. And bam, look at that. It popped all the way back down. And by the way, it had to be on the uptick to short this particular stock at the time, and it did pop up and got me in at 1939. I'm now short on CRON. So immediately, as soon as that got triggered, then it sets my stop order at 1959 is my stop order here. For this trade, that's exactly 1%. That it automatically gets triggered when I get filled. So I'm now in I have a 1% protection, and it started to fall down here. So I immediately brought my stop down here to reduce my risk for less than 1% to 1953, just above this 50 moving average. I have a shield there, and the 200 moving average. I got that shield and the 8 EMA. So I got 3 shields between my stop and where the price action is. These are 1-minute candles, by the way, and I'm just recreating this trade from this morning. So then it continued to fall down. Look at that. Ooh, that could be a possible reversal candle there. Oh, but no, it dropped back down again, and now it's down here. We're right here, just getting ready to be right that $19 even amount here, spacing just above that and still dropping. I'm bringing my stop now down below here at just above 1930, and now in the money here, which means I have a zero risk trade. I love it when that happens. And so look at the volume there when it fell down on this candle here. Big volume, biggest volume bar of the day. Look at that, 400,000 shares. And it's now below that $19. It's staying below the $19. And so it's basing here now. Price action started to get a little wanky, so I went ahead and I got the I took out half at 1888 for 2.6% just on that first half. Now I changed the stop and number of shares I have in my stop, and I'm bringing that down here just above the 19 at 1903. I have my stop just above $19 because that's acting as resistance now, and the 8 EMA here. Let's see what happened then. Giving an opportunity for it to drop even more. It's called letting your winners run. And here it is, staying below 19. Cool, cool, cool. And all of a sudden, boom. Look at, oh, nope, there, and boom, there it went. It popped up right here above $19, and it filled me at 1905. 1905 was my second half stop out for 1.8%. So again, I had it above the 19, using that as a shield. The 8 EMA, it did block it for a while, and then it just popped up just enough to get me out. I'm okay with that. So let's take a look at this total trade here. It was a low basing here. It broke below this major line of support, the 200 moving average, and from this low base as well. I got in, and when it stalled down here on just under $19, I took out half. Then I brought my stop in. It was still in the money, guaranteed income trade there, and it just popped up enough to get me out. Total trade was for 2.2% in just 18 minutes. Now, this was just one of many trades that we took today. In fact, let's take a look here at a trade log for the Grok Day Trading Chat Room this morning. This was trade number 2 that we just looked at, and for the 2.2% here. And we traded at what? 1, 2, 3, 4 more times during the day. And I want you to notice here, though, that on my income trades, 2.2, 3.1, 0.9, 0.9, 2.3, or 1.6, versus my expense trades. I had a break-even trade. I had a 0.7, 0.4, 0.5. So what I'm doing, I'm letting my winners run when I can, cutting my losers short. When they turn against me, I go ahead and I get out. So net for the day was at about 9% with our model portfolio of investing $10,000 per trade. That ends up being about a $900 gain in 2 hours of trading this morning. Woo! Would you like to be part of that? Well, you can. Just come to our site, groktrade.com. That's right, groktrade.com. And right up here at the top it says Day Trading Chat Room. If you can be in front of the markets from 9:30 to about 11:30, 12 o'clock Eastern Time each day, you can join us there. Now, by the way, I do have a video posted right here. This shows you every trade that I made last year, the results that we had from last year, and you can see on the called trades that I made. Now you can join monthly here, $147 a month, and if you have a 7-day risk-free trial, join us for 7 calendar days, 5 trading days, and see if it works for you. Or you can look at the annual subscription. There's a annual subscription right here, and but actually, if you go to a webinar that we have here, we have a webinar here regarding the day trading chat room. You can get it right here. They'll give you a very special deal if you want to try the annual. Again, it has a 7-day risk-free trial. If it's not working for you, that's fine. But you can read all about the chat room here, read about me. You can see what the results were from last year. And here's what we actually do each and every morning, and you can see what we do. And then, of course, this video is just an example of one of the trades that I got into and how it turned out. So this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that whenever we do this, it's about odds and probabilities. It's not about certainty. Or as Clint Eastwood says, if you want a guarantee, buy a toaster. Trade well.